I want you, the listener. Yes, I want you, the listener, to press the like button, the subscribe button, but more importantly, comments. Comments that you liked or disliked the topic discussed. What would you like discussed? Because you, the listener, are who is important to me so that I can provide the value that you want and need.
Joel.
Yes, Ray.
You shared a couple stories with consulting clients recently because they are servicing startups, not necessarily a startup business, but a new location for an existing business.
A name brand has a lot of recognition, but literally they just opened their doors.
Oh, brand spanking new. The floors are still clean by nature.
Oh boy.
They aren't going to stay that way, are they?
No, they won't.
So our topic is service frequency for startups.
This can be very, very delicate because the business owner was so excited about the opportunity of picking up another location. And they're like, oh, I can go in and I can duplicate what I'm doing at this other location. Well, that other location been around a little over 5 years and doing a considerable book of business over the course of a year. The reason why they got this opportunity was the management team for the other location was being trained at this location. So now this business owner had some exposure to the new location's management team as to the expectations, what it can look like, how the traffic flow, how bad it was before they left the night before, and how nice it was when they came in the next morning, which most business owners don't get that opportunity. You're bidding on work. The people don't know your work. This company actually knew what the quality should look like.
For the janitorial.
For the janitorial.
That's rare.
That is very rare. When they got this opportunity, they couldn't wait to call me and tell me, oh my God, I have this opportunity and I'm going to be able to.
And they love me. And it's great.
And it's great. And it's like, well, how recently did the new location open? A month ago.
Now, why did that get your attention? If I understand correctly, the larger business, not this location, the larger business, very successful.
Yes. The larger business is very successful nationally. But that doesn't mean as soon as you open your doors that you have that same kind of success. Plus, that new location, they're trying to get their training wheels off. Literally, they have all these new people working there. They probably overstaffed it initially because they know that they're going to have fallout. As they're learning their jobs and learning their clients and trying to work out all of the bumps in the road that happen with any new business, now this contractor thinks they're going to come in and duplicate what they're doing at another one when the customer volume coming into this location isn't anywhere near the other location who's been established.
So let's put a fine point on this. The janitorial services company is going to be performing the same type of service that they're doing elsewhere for this chain.
Correct.
But this new location does not yet have some set of billings that are anywhere near what the other locations are.
Not even close.
So even if the janitorial services company is performing the exact same services, the place is brand new, so it's going to be easier to maintain. They're going to see new foot traffic. The building hasn't really been beaten up yet. And that location just simply does not have the billings yet.
They don't have the billings, so therefore they don't have the profitability, so they don't have the cash flow to duplicate exactly what's at the other location yet.
So your customer is like, woohoo, this is going to be great. I built this other customer and the other location. I'm going to do exactly the same thing here. I am going to double my income, and it's going to be not quite the same thing, is it?
No,
you've got that look on your face.
No, it's not going to be the same. And this is where someone who's seasoned in what they're doing and why you should have a coach, slow down a moment. I can see why you're so excited because it is a national brand and they like you so much they want you in another one. That is a huge compliment to the service that this client is performing for that client. Without trying to dampen or lessen their excitement, you got to scale back your thinking. How much money does that new location have? Now, they probably already talked to the other place because they were trained there. They know what that monthly number was. They're probably a little nervous to even talk to you because they don't have those kinds of dollars up front, but they probably want to work towards that. So now it's setting up a way to work with that customer to get to that level, but it's going to be increments.
When you are counseling your customer on approaching the new location manager, what are you telling them?
I'm telling them exactly what I'm saying is that you ask that new potential client, what's your end goal? Where do you want to be? You want to duplicate that? Okay, this is what it's going to cost per month. What can you currently afford? And let's build a program around that and then work towards that over the series of months. So maybe you set up a lesser program for the first month, and at the end of that month, you discuss the next month. Maybe you have to keep it there because they didn't quite hit the sales goals. They have to know where they have to be to afford that next level. After 2 months now, they say, yes, we can afford the next step. And then you increase the frequencies and you keep increasing those frequencies until you have their sales match where it needs to be. But it takes a lot of communication and that trust, which they obviously already had from day one, because they're asking the other one to be introduced to you. They saw what you were able to do. They know they're not at that level of that other location. Mm-hmm. So making sure that you keep that trust that has been built already. And that's what it takes. A lot of communication and working on a plan together, not in your own head. You have to work with that client, but you have to know where their end goal is.
Okay. So, dear listener, as you are eavesdropping on this conversation, thinking about how the heck am I going to get my customer, my new location, to hire me and trust me for this new piece of business, I would encourage you, reach out to Joel. He has the experience to do this. He understands how to read a room. He understands how to read a customer. He understands how to read a spreadsheet. Having that kind of knowledge in your back pocket with a coach who knows will get you a long, long way to closing more profitable deals and developing trust to get there. Joel, thank you.
You're welcome.